Florals for spring, groundbreaking.
Like for a moment, it feels just right. Smiling faces, warm and
Hey there, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I've always wanted to say that, but it's fall, not spring, so we're going to be talking about fall fashion trends because it is the season and I love a good prediction. Let's talk about fall fashion trends. So how I do my trend predictions, I like to see what's going on, how things are looking, and then predict accordingly. What are people wearing? What are people saying? What's going on in the fashion industry? I have some trends that you've probably not heard of or are not your conventional fall fashion trends, but hey, it's me after all. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing I predict seeing this fall, or the first fall trend that I particularly like because I love a good outerwear, as I have said multiple times, are funnel neck jackets. Okay, so I just love the shape of this jacket because it's absolutely beautiful. Like, who doesn't like a good funnel neck? Who doesn't like a good kind of moment? So especially like the buttons of the jackets. You know, I'm very particular about my buttons. I said this last year and I'm saying it again this year, but last year we loved a different type of button setup, and now we love this type of button setup. It's giving very much double-breasted suit kind of situation, but for jackets. Or I even like it with the traditional Chinese knot buttons. Well, absolutely beautiful. I predict that we'll be seeing a lot of that this season, and piggybacking on that, like similar to funnel neck jackets, but not exactly. It gives like somewhat of the same chic vibe when it comes to outerwear. It would be the round neck jackets. So giving very much sailor kind of vibes when it comes to necks. It's giving British page boy, but it's very cute, it's very beautiful, it's very chic. It's very elegant, especially with like the oversized versions of this jacket. I see us having a lot of that, and even transferring that into like normal blouses, normal shirts. We'll be seeing a lot of that this fall. My color prediction last year for fall was a burgundy, maroon, leaning towards a purple kind of red, but this year I'm going in a completely different direction. We're going to see a lot of greens, not really green itself, but more turquoise, more sage greens, particularly not green in like a broad spectrum, but we see a lot of sage greens, turquoise, and some serpentine green. And this was particularly inspired by Kim Shui's fashion show last month, but that was for her spring summer collection for 2026. But I feel like the green still fits into fall very beautifully, and I absolutely love it, and I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of it. That same vibe kind of like will transcend into fall this year before we see like the full revival in summer next year with like the pastel greens, sage green, serpentine, turquoise. We'll be seeing a lot of that. In the same vein of like Kim Shu's fashion show, we're going to be seeing a lot of slouchy boots. Obviously it's fall, we see a lot of boots, but particularly the style that we saw on the runway. Big, slouchy, oversized boots. The slouch has to fit like a particular way for it to be what I'm talking about, and then we'll see a lot of that. We love like midi skirts, obviously, that just hits perfectly. Skirt stops, boot starts, and like just puts an outfit together. So we're going to be seeing a lot of slouchy boots, and I'm actually really excited. If I didn't have particularly large calves, I would cop a slouchy boot, but I can love them either way. Something I know we're going to see a lot of is a lot of mixing and matching. Things that don't particularly fit together, things that don't particularly fit the season, we're going to be seeing a lot of them. Like, we had a lot of jorts in summer, but I say we'll still feel that like jort energy. We'll be seeing a lot of mixing and matching. Like, we already see a lot of people mismatching accessories. Like Lainey Ozark calls it wrong purse theory. I think that we'll see a lot of that in fall even more. Like somebody walking around with a wicker basket is something that we probably would see, or we'd see someone with like a completely casual, very slouchy outfit with something like a sequined clutch walking around. Very mix and match energy. I feel like we'll still love that this season. So there will just be just be a little bit of chaos in the outfits, but it goes so well together. I feel like that's what we're going to be seeing a lot. Something that I already said we would see in like my trend prediction for the year was like feminine sneakers, ballet sneakers. So we're going to be seeing a lot of those this fall also. I've had my eye on like a particular, it's not exactly a sneaker, but it's more like a ballet sandal, so using like the ballet aesthetic but in like a somewhat sandal, like I'd probably insert a picture here. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that. That's going to be part of the vibe. Like instead of solely having a boots fall, we're going to be having a ballet sneaker fall. So a lot of ballet sneakers and a lot of boots also. And my last trend prediction for fall 2025 are going to be thick frames. So we saw this like kind of towards the end of fashion week, a lot of thick frames, and I feel like we'll see a lot more in fall, especially things like with the color green, deeper colors, because we've seen a lot of them this fall. So those are my trend predictions for fall. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you see this happening? Have you seen any of these trends walking around in real life? Do you agree or disagree on these trends that I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, have a great day, have a great life. Until next time, live beautifully.
Fear it all melts way before spring, 'cause the next moment